G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to have another play with the this sort of style in resin. Did you see me do this one in shades of yellow and like a orangey red? I did heaps and heaps and heaps of tiny little petals in one color, and then I went over the top lots and lots and lots and lots of little petals again in another color. So I got this kind of sunburst effect, which is pretty, but I want to see what will happen if I do bigger petals. And I'm going to change up the color a little bit, so I'll just pop that to the side. Excuse the ring light reflection. And I'm also going to use one of these little silicone inserts. I think I'm going to go with this one. Find the middle. Does that look like the middle to you? Let's have a little look. To the point, it's about 8. Almost 8. 0.8. Yep, all good. All right, so that's it there. Let's push it down. Just a little silicone insert mold type thing. Now I'm just going to check my resin's temperature. Turn that on. 39.6. All right, so that's almost ready to go. So I'm just going to wait till it's 40 degrees and then I'm going to pour it in. So in the meantime, I'm just going to real quick just go over my little silicone flower here with a silver pen, like so. I think last time I used this, if you saw my other video where I used these, I did this one in gold and I did the other shape in silver. So this time I'm going to do this shape in silver. And then when you unmold it, this pattern stays in the resin. It's really pretty. Because you know how like sometimes you use stones and then they move, you know, crushed glass, whatever, and then they move, or you use glitter and it moves. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. All right, let's just dry that off real quick. No, I won't do that. Okay, let's check this guy's temperature again. I am using the Platinum 360 Plus because I really like how it works nice and quickly. .5. Beautiful. All right, let's pour this in. I made up 125 grams of A and 54 grams of B. Now in my little cups here, just off screen, I'm just going to put in 20 grams of resin in each of those. Just cover that. Wait for my little scale to turn on. So I'm just going to put 20 grams in each little cup. And I'm using orange and turquoise today. That'll be pretty, eh? So there we go, 20 grams from that one. And 20 grams in the other one. So just don't overfill your molds when you're doing these, because you do have to allow for your coloured resin, and you also have to, you know, if you want to do a backing, like a top coat, you have to allow a little bit of room for that. So there we go, we've demolded, well not demolded, we've decanted I should say. We've got our two colours. And I need to be actually piping in 5 minutes. I give myself 20 minutes. So from the time I decant, I have 5 minutes to pipe. So let's get a wriggle on with these colours. I'm just going to put a drop of magenta alcohol ink in the centre. And of course it always drips. Right, that's that. Now I'm using this John Shimmer. It's an orange pigment paste. It's by Colour Passion. Give that a stir up. And I'm just going to wipe the bottom. And I'm going to keep what's left on the top. That's the orange one. And then this teal or turquoise one's called Kimmy Shimmer. I haven't even opened it yet. I think they named them after their their staff. I'm not sure exactly, but that'll do for now. I'm in a hurry. So yeah, I've got people's names. Maybe after their staff, I'm not sure. Alright, so this is the turquoise, and they both got shimmers. So give it a stir. I'm going to wipe the bottom, keep what's on the top. Now there's no way you would do that with a white pigment paste, because it would just be way too heavy. White pigment pastes are really heavy, but you can get away with it with these shimmery pigment pastes. So they're not as heavy. Like so. And this one, and I thought these colours would look pretty together. Look at that, we're getting dendrites. I don't know why it's got little holes there. See the little dots? Alright, so that's that. Cover those over. Actually, maybe it's not quite deep enough to be covering that insert. But by the time I've added both of these colours, it'll be deep enough. Just wipe off my stick. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put this into the piping bags. And I just buy the little piping bags from eBay. When you search piping bags, there's usually the 3 sizes. I just get the small ones. And even then I snip off the top because it's too big. I don't need it all. And I thought these colours would look pretty together. I've actually got that colour, well, yeah, I've got that pink as well. Maybe I could next time do pink petals as well, because that pink looks really pretty in the centre there, doesn't it? It would look really nice with these 2 colours. So I may do that down the track. Just wiping off my sticks, and then I can use them again as well. There we go. Keep everything nice and neat and tidy. How are we going for time? 1 minute. All right. Here's my bit of paper towel. Can't decide if I want to go orange first or turquoise first. I could just stay there for a minute. I think I'll go turquoise first this time around. It feels nice and warm. It doesn't feel hot, it feels warm. Okay, let's torch again. Make sure we haven't got any bubbles. Be really careful when you're torching. I wonder what this temperature is. 41. It's alarming because it's saying my patient's got a fever. All right, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm not going by that though. I'm just going by the fact that at 40 degrees, this is Celsius, 40 degrees, I decant, and then by the time I've mixed up my colors, we're at the 20-minute mark and it's time to pipe. I'll just move out of the way for a minute. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do bigger petals this time. Like so. Because last time I did them really quite small, and they kind of just sort of spread straight down. They didn't spread to the sides. So I got this like bullet look, which was really pretty, but it wasn't quite what I was after. And again, I'm off to the side. Every single time, off to the side. Now I'm going to stop and just wind this up a little bit, because I've got a little bit more to do just along here. And I like holding it like I'm holding a pen, so I can squeeze with my thumb and forefinger. And then just support my hand with my other hand. Get as close as you can to the mold. If you've touched the mold, try and release it. Otherwise that petal's not going to be able to move as well as it should because it's stuck. All right, let's go with the orange over the top now. So just same thing, doesn't matter if they're on top of each other, the colors will blend and they should look really, really pretty together. I'll try not to go too much to the one side this time. I can already see that that turquoise is blooming, it's moving as resin does, pulls from the outside in. It's just amazing what it does, how it does it. Wind that back up and keep going. Seem to have used more orange for some reason. I haven't got as much left. That's all right, I should have enough just to finish off. I don't know why haven't got as much orange left over, but it's okay. Let's make that one a little bit thicker. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I don't know. Oh no, that one's pretty full that's pretty empty as well. All right, so that's it. Okay, now I need my little, where is it? This. Because if you've got any little blobs, it's a bit hard to, if you see any big blobs, try and kind of smooth them out. But it's a bit difficult to do without sort of damaging your design, so just be careful. I think that's all right. You can see how some of the oranges kind of drop down under the blue and the blues drop down under the orange, and hopefully it's going to look really pretty. Right, now we'll give it a torch. So you can see lots of bubbles on top. So I'm not going to like swirl or anything like that because we've got this interesting little piece of a silicone flower in the center there. So I don't think we need to do anything to it. We'll just leave it, let it do its thing. I can see a bubble down there. I wonder if I can get it out. I didn't spray my mold. Did I get it? I didn't spray my mold with alcohol to begin with. Didn't get it. No, I don't know. Anyway, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. One tiny little bubble will be fine. All right, I'm going to bring you down and let you have a little look at this. It's looking really pretty, and I'll show you the pen close up that I've used if you're interested. Let's climb up my ladder. I'll put you on pause for a minute. Okay, there we go. Had to climb down the ladder, go around the island bench. It's a big island bench. It's huge. Go around the corner. And here we are. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. I love turquoise and orange together. If you use it in alcohol inks though, you get this awful baby poo greeny browny colour. It's awful, but hopefully this will look nice. I've got to stand here, otherwise we've got reflections. Okay, so this was, that's the turquoise, and I know it looks blue, but it's not. Kimmy Shimmer, Colour Passion. And then the other one was John Shimmer, Colour Passion. So they're both shimmery. And this is what the little silicone insert things look like. You get them on a card just from Amazon. Just search silicone inserts or something like that. That's what I did. So that was the other one that I did, the previous one, which is still really pretty. But see, I put the gold on the middle. And then when I unmolded, it wasn't in the middle. So I won't have a problem with this because I know it's in the middle. So there it is. It's looking pretty. It's blooming. Hopefully there's no blobs on the other side. It's always a guessing game though. You know, did I put too much paste in? Did I not put too much paste in? I don't know. This one here, if you look at the edges, some of the edges are very, very transparent, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't put enough in. But then if you look at some other parts, it's kind of like, looks a bit blobby. But I think that's just where the piping sort of met the other piping. You sort of go up and down, and then from there you go back up again, and it leaves a bit of a blob where it meets. But you can see here how this one's totally different. It's got bigger petals. Anyway, I'll shut up. Sounds as if I've got verbal diarrhea today. And I will see you. We'll be able to unmold these in 6 hours. So, yay! See you then. Righto, guys, it's the next day. I brought you outside. Hopefully we can get some natural light. It was too dark last night in the kitchen. Everything looks a bit yellow at night, doesn't it? So I'll wait for the morning. Righto, so look at that. It's closed up really, really nicely. I can see a few little blobbies I'm a bit concerned about, but hopefully it'll be all right. Now, I was calling that little silicone flower an insert. It's not. It's a stamp. It's a silicone stamp. So if you're searching for them on Amazon or Etsy or whatever, search for silicone stamp. All right. And I'll show you this as well. I thought I'd better show this to you. It is a chrome marker from Marker's Zone. Is what it's called. So that's it there. That's the one I used. All right, let's turn this baby over. I've got a little toothpick in case I need to pick that silicone stamp out. All right, are we ready? Should we do the countdown? Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, it's pretty. Oh, there are a few little blobbies. Oh, that's not too bad. How come the blue did it and not the orange? Must have different weights. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at the little stamp. Well, I still got that starburst effect. Even though I was trying for bigger petals, I still got the starburst effect. It's not unusual, like the blue has got a few little blobbies and the orange hasn't. I have no idea why. Right, let's see if I can get this little stamp out. I just have to get a corner. It's a bit tricky. Just have to get the corner out and then I can lift it out with my fingers. Just kind of roll it. It's tricky. Normally I'd hold it up next to my body. I don't want to break it though. Hang on. You just have to get one little corner out, like that. Is that dark? It looks dark. Just have to get one little corner up so that you can pull the rest out. Just got to do it carefully. Don't break your little silicone stamp. Just go slowly, and it should leave the silver behind. There we go. Look, it's coming out. Just go really carefully. You don't want to break it. There's no resin over the top like over there. It doesn't get underneath when I do it. So just be patient, take your time. Around we go. I'm a little bit disappointed about those little blobbies, but it's not too bad. Just don't know why one colour would do it and not the other. Maybe I put more of the turquoise paste in and didn't realize it. Sorry if you're getting a bit of glare. There we go, look, it's out. There it is. It's the other side. So when you've taken it out, it's kind of a little bit bendy, a little bit warped. But I find if I spray it with some alcohol, and then, you know, you can easily just stick it back down. It sticks really well. So there we go. And then you can just peel it off when you need to. Alright, so there we go. It's really pretty. I'm happy with that. Tiny little bit, actually there's a tiny little bit of overflow just there. So what do you think, you guys? Love that sort of turquoise, and not the turquoise, you know how I put the magenta center in, and it's kind of mixed a little bit with the turquoise, so it's giving like a purple little hue there, isn't it? It's really pretty. So there we go. Tell me what you think of this one, if you like it or not. Definitely going to have another go. See, I don't get blobbies when I use just the white. I probably use too much paste, that's why. So anyway, that's what you can see what happens if you use too much paste. But as always, I put my videos up whether they work or not, so that you can see, you know, what went wrong and why things maybe go wrong. But the blue may have been heavier in the first place than the orange or the turquoise, or maybe I just put a little bit too much in. So there we go. Alright, I've been really happy with it though. I'll show you this angle here so you can sort of see that little indent there. I don't fill it up with anything. I mean, you could if you wanted to do a top coat over it, but I won't. So there's the other side. Tiny bit of transparency through it. Love it. Alright, let me know what you think of it, and I will see you real soon for the next video. Definitely try this again. Love these stamps. Alright, take care everyone. Bye for now.